But they're coming out with Halloween stuff, Halloween stuff, Halloween. Morning, everybody. I figured we could get started on our vlogging today as I'm getting the cat's food ready. Yesterday I actually showed you guys the same cat food. It's the grilled cheese with gravy. I don't know, she liked it. What I'll usually do is give her like half a can of wet food mixed into dry. I see, honey. Ella is still absolutely loving that shimmer toy we bought for her yesterday, and I'm very excited because that thing was very, very cheap, but well worth it. Okay, baby, I know you're hungry. Come here, Liv. Come on, honey. We just woke up, and that's when she has the most energy. I don't know why, but she's hooked up with Sophia. So today is actually going to be a pretty laid-back day. I do have work a little bit later today, which I do need to touch on something about my current job, because something happened yesterday that I haven't had a moment. Like, this is the first time I'm talking to you since. So I'll get into that in just a second. But you guys obviously know I came across Subculture yesterday, so I'm gonna be doing my makeup using this palette today. So I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna film my whole first impression, looking at the palette, looking at all the colors. That's why I have not used it yesterday. That's why I haven't used it yet. I would have done my makeup in it yesterday if I knew I didn't want to film a video, but I just wanted like the up close shots. I didn't want the shadows to be touched yet, so I have looked at them, but I have not swatched them, so I'm dying to do that. So today I'm really excited to dive into this. Now, whenever I do palette tutorials, I always like to go to Michael's or go to a craft store and get like a piece of designed construction paper that matches my palette to use like as the background. So as we're looking at the palette, you don't just see my counter in the background, you see a corresponding background in video editing, you know what I mean? So that is my only actual chore today. Is I'm gonna hop in the shower, just clean myself up. I'll probably just do my hair as well, because really I just don't want to do my makeup just for this. And then we're probably gonna head over to Michael's and see what we can't find for our background for the video today. Oh my gosh, hello. I went right back to sweeping. I'm just gonna sweep up the floor super fast, and then I'll get back to you guys, because I just told you I need to talk about my job, so give me 1 second to finish. All right, that's taken care of one of my many chores I have to get done today. But something happened yesterday that's very important that has to do with my job. So as you guys know, I have been with Forever for just over a year now. Let me put it back together.
Mommy.
Come on. So just over a year. I started back in August. I think like mid-August. I think I'm pretty much right up to the year. But we are making some big decisions with my personal family. So basically, TJ's job is just becoming more and more and more important. It was obviously always important, and it's hard to explain exactly what he does, but he works for this very big company, and the company is only growing and growing and growing, and his position is only getting harder with more responsibilities. You know, they're expecting more out of him. They're expecting like his clothing to, you know, just always be, you know, washed and cleaned and prepped. And actually, that's another thing I gotta do today. I gotta go out and get an ironing board. So like he's a little more stressed out than maybe he would normally be, because he's trying to reach these expectations. It's just becoming not worth it anymore for me to go to work. He said, he's like, you're not really bringing anything home. Like, again, no hit on me. It's just, it's very true. So we're talking and he's like, listen, my job is evolving. He's like, I need you more than ever. He's like, I need you to help me upkeep with the home. And that's my job. Like, I do upkeep with the home. I clean the house. I do all the laundry, whatever cooking we do, to be honest. Well, we're never home to like have meals, so it's very hard to make meals because he doesn't really care for leftovers. So to time it where like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very hard because I'm not at home. If I was at home, I'd be able to time out meals and be able to sit down together. So that was kind of our main couple of reasons why we decided to put in my 2 weeks yesterday. So I called my husband when I was on a quick 10-minute break. Yesterday's shift was just very, very stressful to begin with. I'm like, honestly, in retail, like all I'm doing is just picking up after people. Like, I'm not usually on the register. I'm not usually in the fitting room. What I'm usually doing is I'm on the floor just cleaning my sections. And I'm like, if I'm gonna pick up after people, I'd rather do it at home for people that I love and for people who aren't just wretched and ratchet and just have no common courtesy whatsoever. Yesterday was insane. Like, I was cleaning the men's section, which is right at the front of the store, and like, of course, he's supposed to greet customers. Maybe 9 out of 10 of the customers, I said like, hi, how you doing? Oh, okay, you're not gonna answer me. That's great. So it became like, it was kind of a pushing point for me where I'm like, wow, customer service sucks. And I knew that. I've been in the food industry for 8 years prior to going into retail. You think retail is bad with customers? Try messing with their food. That's not fun. And I'm just realizing that I don't work well in an environment where I have to answer to a boss, where I have to clock in and clock out at specific times, where I have no creative anything, no creative, like it's literally mindless. Like my mind can go blank for 5 hours at my job and I'm still doing a fantastic job. Like, it's not for me, and I have been through so many jobs. I still may be able to do Screamfest this upcoming October, that haunted amusement park thing I was gonna do, because it's super, super seasonal, so we may be able to work around it, but forever is just not forever anymore. And you know, the time that I was there, I met some great people. I don't think I have developed friendships enough to like maintain the relationships once I'm gone. I would like to, I just feel like nobody ever really does. I don't know, it's just, my life is changing again a little bit, and it's just kind of scary. Like, I'm very, very nervous. I think my last day, it's a Saturday, and I think it's August 26th, because I basically texted my boss, I'm like, my husband needs me as soon as I can, so I'll work until I'm scheduled, like she does it this week and then like the next week. So I'll work until I'm scheduled, but after that, like I have to go. I have to put my family before my job, before my before anything. Like your family, your friends, and well, that should be about it. So if my husband calls me and says he needs me to be home, so that we can have that time together when he comes home after work, and that if I need to still get stuff done around the house, I have that time where he can come home from work and I can get it done without a toddler, which there are things that I find very difficult to do with Ella. It's very difficult to dust my bedroom with really nothing to entertain her besides stuff that she shouldn't really be touching. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to become like literally a couple minute rant. I guess I just had a lot to talk about, but I just want to let you guys know that my time at Forever is coming to an end, and honestly, I'm torn about it. It was a great job at the time, but I know at this point in my life it's time to move on. If I feel like I need to get a job down the road, there will always be jobs available, which is the beautiful thing about living here. You can just go and find a job and they're gonna give me exactly what I've been making at Forever. So I'm not worried about that. I'm a little bit worried, like, are we gonna be okay? But like I said, I really didn't bring home anything, and it really wasn't necessarily worth it from the beginning. So I'm excited now. I'll definitely let you guys know when I'm officially gone, but it might be nice also not to be around temptation all the time, where I feel like, because I see new clothes before a lot of customers do, you know what I mean? Like I see new stuff is coming in all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that, this, that, the other thing before they sell out, and I end up spending money at my job. I'm there to make money, not spend money. So I feel like getting me out of that environment, getting me away from very inconsiderate strangers, is just gonna put me in a happier place. And I did ask my husband, I said, listen, I said, there are gonna be times where I'm gonna want my me time, especially if I don't have work where I can go and socialize with people my age. So I asked him, I said, can we figure out a lighting situation that will allow me to film at night, because that's my biggest thing. I always need daylight, even with my ring light, because I only have one. So if I try to film at night, which I've done several times, it just comes out very dark or very shadowy, so it's not very professional looking. So he said he would help me if he came home and I was done with chores, and you know, I wanted to go upstairs for an hour and film a video without any like time restraint, without any stress, like that truly makes me happy. So I'm leaving someplace that didn't really make me happy, and then coming home, being with my family, being where I think I'm meant to be is at home. With that said, I'm gonna finish my water, hop in the shower, so that we can get our batooties over to Michael's to go get this background. And that was a mouthful. I just got out of the shower. I'm trying to find my, here it is, my spot treatment, because I've been breaking out so bad. It's probably because of my diet. My diet is just awful. But I need to make a couple of stops. So I want to do that as soon as possible, because I still need to come home and do my hair at least. So then that way I have time to film the video when she goes down. So the quicker I can pretty much get my errands done. I still got a couple chores to do, but I'm gonna sit her down for breakfast in just a moment. So while she has breakfast, I'm gonna finish my at-home chores, and then once she's done, we can get out of here. So I just texted my mom real quick to see if maybe she can watch Elle so I can get my nails done today. I don't know. I just had like this sudden want to get them done. Honestly, I mostly want them done for the video today, so I'll probably do like a green theme if I do get them done, but I don't know, it's up to her. I just said if you have an hour to watch her today and you'd be willing to, then that'd be great. Like if not, it's no big deal. I'll go another time, so we'll see. But I gotta get this girl some cereal. We actually just went grocery shopping. You guys saw that, so we have lots of cereal. She actually picked out the Fruity Pebbles, so I'll probably give that to her today. Try something this morning. I don't know if it's a stupid idea, but we're gonna find out together. So I'm gonna try bringing Ella to the nail appointment. At least I have my phone where like I have Netflix and I have movies on my phone, so it should only take up to an hour at the most. So if I can just get her to, I mean, I'm sure she's gonna like want to walk around, which is not a big deal. The studio is really, really small. I'm just nervous. I don't know. We're gonna try it. Kind of nervous, not gonna lie. First time I'm trying with her. But you know what though? Like the reason that I kept taking my stupid nails off is because I never had time to get them done. Like find time where I'm just alone to get them done. I'm gonna try to bring her. I mean, I brought a bag of toys. I have my phone again if she wants to watch Netflix or whatever. I can do a lot up until, you know, obviously when my nails are painted, but it's not like they take that long to dry anyway. So today is kind of just an experiment to see if it's even doable, because if it is, like this would be the longest appointment, you know what I mean? Like the full sets are always the longest. So if I can manage to pull this off with her, I know I can pull off just getting a fill. So cross your fingers with me, because I may be walking out of this salon really upset. I'm gonna go with this color. I'm so excited. So that ended up working out really good. She was really, really good. There's another little boy there too who happened to be like the owner's sons, but I love the color that my nails came out. I'm so happy with the length, the shape. Finally, I'm happy. But we're actually in a plaza that has a pizza shop as well, so we're gonna go get some food because I am so hungry right now. I think we're gonna order under, where was it? Pastas. We're gonna do a chicken broccoli ziti. Here's what we got. So here's the ziti, chicken broccoli ziti, and then it came with a loaf of garlic bread. So it's all wicked hot, but I'm gonna cool it down so we can eat. So it's pretty good. The pasta is just overcooked. It's like really, really like almost mushy. But I'm so hungry that I don't care. Make sure you eat, baby.
Yeah, you were doing this one. Shimmer. Yeah, I don't want this. Guys, this one.
The sauce is really good and the chicken is really good. It's the pasta. So she's not even touching her food, so I think I'm just gonna stop. I really don't like to, but I have a lot of errands I gotta run today and it's lunchtime. So I think I'm gonna stop at the drive-thru with her. I know. I'm gonna go get a cover.
Yeah, she has some. Yeah, so we got to keep
I gotta say, that was super disappointing. I've eaten at that place maybe one other time, but I think honestly I just got like pizza there, which I totally should have. Everything was great about it. Like the sauce was delicious, the chicken was good, but the pasta was so mushy that it was gross. It was literally gross. And when I went up to ask the guy if I could get it to go, he's like, "Oh, you didn't like it?" And I'm like, I didn't want to lie to him, but at the same time I didn't want to like tell him the truth. So I said, "No, I lied. I said, "No, it was fine." I said, I wasn't as hungry as I thought I was, so I'm just gonna save it for dinner." Which is true though. Like I want to try to save it. I literally just have to make new pasta and then like take the sauce and the chicken out and add it on, and then it will be fine. But I just that was gross. Yeah, because you didn't eat any of that I just got, so I have to get her something small.
Can I help you?
Hi, can I have the chicken finger kids meal?
The 4-piece?
Yes, please.
Any sauce for that?
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour, what kind of drink?
I'll do the Honest Kids juice box.
Yeah, anything else for today?
That'll do it. Can I actually do the strawberries instead of the French fries though?
Yep.
And that'll be it.
Okay, first window, please. I'll give you
I figured, you know what, it's fast food, which again I do try to avoid, not for myself, but for her. But I'll find them when we stop, babe. We have we still gotta go to Target, get the ironing board.
Serve it so you can have a great day.
Oh, thank you very much. And then we still gotta go to Michael's to get the background.
Oh yeah,
I actually brought the palette with me, so that way when I was like looking at the paper, Thank you. All right, let's stop real quick. Get you set up, babe. All right, we're gonna pull on over here. But yeah, like when we went to Michael's, I didn't want to like just guess what would look good because they have so many different options. So I threw the palette into my bag so that way I had like a reference of the colors and then the palette itself to use. But let me get her set up. So here, why don't you start with your chicken and then we'll eat the strawberries while we're in the store so they don't get all icky. And she has a water right now. So I mean it's a little bit better. The only like crappy thing I guess is like the chicken and the sauce. But it's better than like french fries and juice too, you know what I mean? I'm making the best with what I gotta work with sometimes. Here, baby. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. However, I am so excited that it worked out in my favor to get my nails done with her because like I said, I had gotten my nails on and off, and every time you get a new set, it's like 40 bucks. Well, here I think it was 30. $5 tip, you're looking at almost $40, $35. So that's a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Fills I think are 18, and I get mine filled every like 2 to 3 weeks or so, which is normal. So like 20 bucks every 2 to 3 weeks. That's really not bad at all. Where am I going? I need to go, let's go to Michael's first because it'll be easier to get to Michael's to Target than Target to Michael's. So we're gonna go to Michael's next. But yeah, like one of the main reasons that you, my dear, have a yield sign, thanks, is because I could never get there and then my nails would become so overgrown that I would start biting at them and then they would lift and I would just take them off. Like, it was just this vicious cycle. But now that I know, like obviously it'll change again once I have another child, but like right now, I can go get my nails done. And this was the longest appointment that she had to sit through, the full set. Fills don't take as long, so I'm really excited. Like I kind of know what to do, prepare for. I just brought a bag of toys and I brought my phone for Netflix, but the owners have a 2.5-year-old son who happened to be there, so Ella was pretty entertained by him, and he's like always there unless he's in daycare. All right, well, if you're gonna go, then go. So it just worked out, and I was honestly like, at some points, you know, like she wouldn't really necessarily listen, but she listened as well as you would expect a 3-year-old to listen. Like she exceeded that expectation, so I was so proud of her. Honey, get that out of your mouth. Where's your chicken? You ate it? You want more?
Yeah.
That was really fast. I'm gonna double check this footage to make sure she actually ate it. Because Lord knows I'll find it somewhere else. But I'm just really ecstatic because now, you know, like I said, I don't have to worry about like finding a sitter every time I gotta get a fill. It's just nice to just go when I need it. I hit the jackpot. This isn't even close to what we're here for, but they're coming out with Halloween stuff, Halloween. Oh, this makes me so excited. Oh, this is so cool. These like changing ones are pretty neat. Oh, they have some table runners. Ooh, I may be coming here maybe next month. Sometime in September. Oh, look at those pillows. I like it. Oh, and even these. These are cool. Oh, they're really cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting like way too distracted, but let's be honest. This is what life is all about. That's pretty cool. Oh, and it's black glitter. Of course, that's awesome. Oh. Ooh, these are like leadless candles. Literally me every day. So I've never actually done the Hatchimals, but they have like these collectible ones. Oh, I wonder if they hatch like the same way. I don't know. Your birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll come back for that. Oh, look, there's like... Oh, there's... Oh my gosh. No, I found squishies. I freaking found squishies. Hold that thought. So here's the palette, and I'm kind of thinking... I don't know if I want to do a sparkly one or just a plain one, or... I'll figure it out. But see what I mean? Like, they have so many options in all different colors for everything. So I love coming here for this. So I have one in my cart, but I ended up going with this super sparkly one because it also has like yellows in it. So it looked really, really good with the palette. I just got done filming with this palette, the Subculture palette. I'm so excited. Look how beautiful. Oh, my lens is dirty. Okay. Look how beautiful. Oh, I'm obsessed. We looked at all the colors. I'm kind of living for this palette. I don't want to give too much away because I literally just filmed an entire video all about it. I did end up using the little background that we bought today. It's just currently underneath because I filmed like the look at the palette first before I touched it and made it all not so new. But I'm honestly kind of feeling a little overwhelmed these past couple of days. Like yesterday and today, I feel like I just have so much to do and so much like just to get done that I'm overwhelmed. So I think I'm gonna take the rest of today. I have talked to you guys a lot today, but I think I'm gonna take the rest of today to kind of just wind down. I have about an hour and a half before I have to leave for work. So I think I'm gonna dedicate that to like me time, and then I gotta do dishes before I go. So a little bit of me time, a little bit of dishes. So I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple of days. I don't know. I'll see you soon.